It was pretty even, dude. Come on.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Sport, and it is the Barnes, Tony, and Riley show today. A rainy Wednesday.
That's right, baby.
Josh McDaniels, the walking papers.
Fire.
We'll talk about it. Kev in the house already. Fired up. How you guys doing?
Oh, great, dude. Speaking of Kev, dude says, let's go.
Let's go!
Yeah, dude. Boycott over. McDaniels is gone. We want the smoke. Riley, you can have the bum back on your squad. Header of the company rep.
We'll take him back.
Sports board. Hey, McDaniels.
Quarterback coach?
Go kick
Yeah.
fucking rocks, you bum. Let's go. Ooh. And then Matthew Ryan, by the way, says, oh, no trade. I moved to the Jets. I am so angry. That's not good. No QB trade. No O-line trade. No nothing trade. I'm sure we'll get into it. But let's pump the brakes. I mean, we said it yesterday. Probably nothing's going to happen. We talked about it. No O-line. What are you going to do? And what you need a QB. Don't fucking worry about it.
Did Jay give you 5 minutes on Roger Saffold?
Yeah, no, I think he was trying. Maybe 3.5 minutes.
Was he really texting you about it?
No.
Oh,
not at
but
all.
you heard about
He
it.
doesn't care. Yes.
Okay. No, because
Do you have 5 minutes?
I just know he's a veteran. I think he was a first-round pick, but geez, I mean, what is he, 40 years old? I actually am kind of curious about that. And I did see something. I don't know if you guys saw this. I guess the Jets, people say, you try, how hard were you trying? But apparently they were trying to get Evans and or Adams.
Mike Evans were pursued. Yeah,
I mean, obviously they wouldn't have got both.
Yeah.
But nothing goes through. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they really needed to get another wide receiver. I think it's more about how the quarterback's going to play. I mean, I think Lazard is more than capable. Obviously, we know about Wilson. I mean, right? I mean, I don't know if it was that pressing for them. I mean, the offensive line was more pressing.
I mean, listen, like you said, it would have helped for sure to have another receiver, but also at the end of the day, it's like you talked about yesterday, you rather have the picks. Like, you don't want to give up too much. And that's what you would have had to have given up for like an Adams. And it's just like, I mean, just might as well keep the picks.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And Saffold was a second-round pick, 2010, 35
dude.
years old, and started actually 16 games at guard last year for Buffalo. So
good for him, dude.
Maybe he's got some insight there.
Yeah, that's some solid
but
protection.
with all of the all of the fill-ins that they have and guys they're using from practice squads, I'm sure he's going to represent, we'll see how much of an upgrade it is, but he's going to represent some type of upgrade.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's for sure. And it's a veteran upgrade at that. So that's great. I mean, I feel like, veteran lineman is a little overlooked.
Yeah.
Like, I understand he's old. How old is he? 40?
35.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, dude, he's not that bad.
But I guess there were a few moves yesterday. So I guess if we want to start, Tony, we could go quickly to the world of the National Football League.
He wants Jefferson, climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson, the catch of his life.
Burrow fires, intercepted, picked off at a pick six. Minka Fitzpatrick, an absolute ball hawk.
Niners twist up front and get to Tagovailoa. Bosa again. Mahomes escaping on the move, stops, spins, flips it forward for the touchdown.
Stop it.
Aaron Jones. Oh, what a tackle! Quincy Williams with a pile driver.
All right. So I guess the first thing we could just talk about, we mentioned it in the open here, but Josh McDaniels gone 8 games in to his second season as head coach. Former Giant linebacker Antonio Pierce named the interim coach, and also they let go of GM Dave Ziegler. So kind of very much so Raider-like. What drink is that, Tony? A beer or no?
No, I wish, dude. This is a sparkling polar tart cherry limeade seltzer.
Guilt free.
I don't know why I just figured I would have came
Polar-
across that.
Polar's a great.
No, Polar's my
seltzer.
favorite.
Dude.
Orange vanilla.
What? No, I don't want a creamsicle. No, thank you.
Orange vanilla,
No,
best flavor
stop
of all
it.
time.
No,
and
no.
I'll settle for
Raspberry
lemon
lime.
now.
Raspberry lime.
Raspberry lime is actually probably one of my least favorites.
What the fuck is that about, dude? Lemon?
Lemon? I like. Yeah,
Lemon.
that's what I just said. Yeah,
You
lemon.
said lime. You said.
You have
No, I said lemon.
What about lime?
Lime is okay. I think raspberries are bitter. I think that's a problem. I don't like raspberry. I don't like blackberries.
I think you're a little bitter.
Yeah.
Like a raspberry dessert, sure, but as a straight fruit, I don't know. It's just it doesn't do it. Doesn't do it for
We're
me.
talking seltzers though.
But Polar, I do think has great seltzer.
We'll have a seltzer, dude.
So
Seltzer
yeah,
kick.
no, but there's something about when it's really cold in the fridge for a couple
Oh,
days, and
yeah,
it's just that
dude.
I don't know that rush you get when you're drinking it, like the
I know.
sizzle, the carbonation. It's great.
Spicy almost.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is really good. Helps curb an appetite too, by the way. I don't know
Yeah.
if you noticed that.
I have noticed that.
Yeah, so I was mentioning, McDaniel's gone, Ziegler gone, Pierce interim coach, and assistant GM Champ Kelly
Wow.
promoted to intern GM.
Very nice.
And we like I was saying, we've going back to Mark Davis's father, Al. We've seen them make these moves, mid-season. I think they said something like they've had 11 coaches the last 20 seasons or something,
Jesus.
which is kind of ridiculous. But I guess at the end of the day, writing on the wall, sure, they could have, maybe had a better second half of the year, but were they really going to go anywhere? Is this the right way to go to see if, because I think a big thing there is culture, and Antonio Pierce seems like a guy who could change the culture possibly.
Yeah, dude. We talked about a little bit about it yesterday. We kind of anticipated McDaniel's going. And again, for something like that, there's no time like the present. And you said the different coaching changes throughout. There's, coaching wasn't just the issue. It was the GM. It could possibly be ownership,
it possibly. Mark Davis is a wacko.
So it's just there definitely needs to be some drastic change in the culture. And that does, getting rid of your head coach definitely starts. Imagine if they get someone who can is younger, more relatable, better energy. They're going to perform better, we spoke about it, like Jimmy G, for example. Yeah, he's probably not, a great quarterback, but this season seems to be turning the ball over a lot more, there are issues, I think, within the organization. Changing this coach, I think it's a great job.
What do you think, Riley?
Yeah, we called this. We said one more loss. Maybe it was done for him. I think what you said, Barnes, the culture change is huge. That's what they needed. Good to see the GM get out of there. I have a couple of buddies who are Raiders fans. They're pumped up. So
Kev too.
I think it's a good move. I still don't understand why his track record of being a head coach is awful. We knew it was going to be bad in the first spot.
Bad.
Yeah. And Kev actually texted me about this earlier. And I was saying, I think it's very obvious now. He was saying, they should have learned by Denver. And I was saying, I think for a while, everybody thought, he's some offensive innovator, but really he was just really good friends with Tom Brady at the end of the day. So, yeah, I definitely agree it's the right move. The shame part of it is because you think about the season before they brought in McDaniels, the whole Gruden scenario, he gets fired. And then Rich Bisaccia comes in, rallies the team. We talk about culture. It seemed like everybody was behind him. And you have to wonder, would they be in a different place if they had just promoted him? And
I don't know why they didn't. They went to the playoffs.
Right. Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense. And they almost beat the Bengals in the first round.
Exactly.
In the wild card.
Exactly.
That year.
So that was something, but again, there's just, you got to have stability and the Raiders haven't had stability. So, you think we're a year and a half later, we're resetting again with the GM and the coach. But I do think that Pierce will get a shot. We'll see how the team performs. But it'll definitely be interesting for sure. So that was, the coaching move, and that actually happened overnight. But we did have the 4 p.m. Trade deadline yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
A couple notable names on the move. Probably the biggest one, and one that, surprised me, maybe more so just because of the compensation. I guess he is in the last year of his deal, but Chase Young going to the Niners for only a third-round pick. He was the second overall pick in 2020. seems like a no-brainer for this 49ers team that has been known for a good defense, but this year has struggled with quarterback pressure. So you think about combining him with Bosa, and then a couple weeks ago, they acquired Randy Gregory. Yeah. I mean, I think this is a home run for them. Only a third rounder.
This is insane. Dude. And only for a third rounder is crazy, but I feel like other teams could have done a third rounder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't believe they gave him to the Niners. Like, any team could have done that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, this defense is looking good. I know they've struggled the last couple of weeks, but we kind of said it on Sunday, like, this team is nothing to really worry about, especially when Debo comes back. Now this defense, like, this is still a top 3 team in the league, in my opinion. Their defense is fantastic. I can't wait to see how that D-line looks.
Oh, my God.
Him and Bosa.
Yeah. Yeah. And Young, I know he's struggled with some injuries. Yeah. Production always hasn't been great. But I believe this year he has 7.5 sacks. So, I mean, that's a force on your defense. And then, we know he's a really good player. What surprised that Montez Sweat actually fetched a higher draft pick here. He has 6.5 sacks this year, and he was traded to the Bears for a second-round pick. And, kind of weird there, the Bears obviously closer to, the top of the draft versus the playoffs.
Yeah, that was interesting to me.
But the only thing I'm thinking is get him in the building now, see if he works, sign him to an extension, and they have a surplus of draft picks after, trading down last year and getting DJ Moore there.
Yeah, they don't really need the pick. But, I mean, I can see that. At the time, I was like, what? They stink. Like, why do they?
Right.
What are they doing? But I can see that. Yeah, get them in the building, sign them, get all these picks. Still young team. With now you have a good guy in the line. Makes sense.
And also too, there's known dysfunction there. I mean, we talk about the Raiders dysfunction. You think about the Bears. They had an issue with Alan Williams back in September, their defensive coordinator, that was like, something with HR. And the same thing happened yesterday. David Walker fired the running back coach over his behavior in the workplace. Matt Eberflus, since he took over, I mean, it's been a disaster. How is he not the next one to go? I mean, he's gonna get fired this year. There's no way he isn't.
When do you think he's gonna get fired?
I mean, maybe they get blown out this week.
Yeah. Replacement?
Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
But I would think, they'll want to bring in an offensive-minded head coach, and if they stick with Justin Fields, which, I guess is up for debate, but I would think they should stick with him and just get the right coaching staff in place, because I think that's what he needs. The talent's there. I mean, I know he's been very up and down, but he has ability. I don't know. I wouldn't just get rid of him just yet. I mean, I don't know what you guys think.
No, I mean, I agree. I mean, I saw this video the other day of some of the reads he was making at Ohio State that are similar reads to the NFL, and he just is panicking the NFL, where he was making throws at Ohio State. I felt like he belonged there more. I think it's a big confidence thing for him when he drops back in the pocket. He seems to panic. He just needs someone to come in, and I want to see what he looks like with a real coach, and then you can make a decision.
Yeah, 100%. 1,000%. It'll be interesting to see, what they do there in Chicago. The Vikings, my guy, Josh Dobbs headed there to start for Cousins. So kind of symmetrical there, Tony. I mean, what do you think about the Vikings, scrambling, starting a rookie from BYU this week, but they bring in Dobbs, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I mean, is that a good move for the Vikings, who are clinging on to some faint, playoff hopes here?
Yeah, definitely. That is a good move for the Vikings specifically. Obviously, we know the injury that Kirk Cousins sustained. He will not be coming back this season, so they need to pivot hard and quick. And obviously, the fact that the trade deadline, was yesterday. I mean, it was an excellent opportunity for them to do something. I think Dobbs will be good. I mean, Cousins was having a good year. It's not going to be the same, obviously. But at this point, it does keep your playoff hopes alive. But still, I mean, in my eyes, pretty dim.
Yeah, so. I mean, you didn't have to give up much, though. So it's just worth to see if, Kevin O'Connell's innovative. I'm sure he'll put him
Who do they have
in the best position possible.
Backing up Cousins to begin with?
Hall.
Let's get a Hall.
Oh,
yeah. A 5th round pick, I think, from BYU.
So, yeah.
All
right, so good move on them. It's not like they had Zach Wilson,
They had his backup.
Yeah. So it'll be
So.
interesting.
It will be. Oh.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm
Okay.
good. Decimals on your end, good for me.
Decimal's good. All set.
So yeah, I think we're good. I'm just panicking for no reason, Tony. Just
Oh
wanted
wow.
to make sure.
You're like Justin Fields.
Once again, you guys are showing me up with the baseball hats. I really do got to get a Yankee hat. I was just thinking about this.
Yeah, honestly, you really do now. Although I do love the polo hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
That's
like
fresh,
polo
dude.
hats.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely like polo hats. You know what Lonnie had at the game? I don't know if you saw in the picture or not, but a velvet Yankee hat. I had never seen it before.
Velvet.
Yeah.
That's high class, dude.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. But I'm due. I'm gonna definitely. I should get a couple Yankee hats because obviously you can never have too many of those.
Oh, now you're gonna buy a haul, dude.
Yeah, why not? Right? You know what else? Oh no, we're gonna say
Trumpet Wall lids. Let's go today.
Anywhere. You know what else you can never have too much of? Cornerbacks. The Packers trading Rasul Douglas to the Buffalo Bills with a 5th round pick and getting a 3rd round pick in return. So obviously the Packers at 2-6 here, seemingly out of it. And Rasul Douglas, I mean, you think back to a couple years ago, that half season he had with Green Bay before they went to the NFC Championship game. Not too much risk here. I mean, obviously you're moving down to the 5th round from the 3rd. But if he could have an impact on that defense, I mean, it's definitely worth it, especially if he performs anywhere close to where he did for that half season.
Yep.
I don't know if I feel like Tony doesn't even remember that. Rasul Douglas a couple years ago.
Douglas.
The stats, he was like waived like 6-7 times.
And you think he's gonna have a resurgence here?
I mean, he had five interceptions in 12 games, 2021, and then last year 4 interceptions. I mean, if you're getting a guy that's creating turnovers, 17 games. So I mean, one less interception, 5 more games. I mean, that's 4 interceptions.
Trending
in the NFL is good.
No, yeah, it's very good.
He's only 28. So I think it makes sense.
Where's he from?
He's like in terms of
like college,
West Virginia.
Interesting. Okay.
Take me home.
Where's he from originally? New Jersey?
We'd have to go to Wikipedia for that one. I'm surprised you haven't already started looking it up.
All right, how do you spell his name?
It's
He's from
Rasul
East Orange, New Jersey.
RSUL.
Is he actually fucking from Jersey?
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
Wait, did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
What? No one plays football from.
What?
How'd you know that?
I didn't know that. I just took a guess.
Yeah, but there's 49 other states.
You sure?
Yeah.
You know what trade I was surprised about? The Seahawks getting Leonard Williams, 2nd and 5th round pick. You look at the numbers. I think he only has 1.5 sacks. I know he pressures the quarterback, stops the run, but he was obviously on the Jets before getting traded to the Giants. An impending free agent. I didn't think he had that much value. 2 draft picks for Leonard Williams.
They gave up more for him than what the Niners did for Chase Young.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And what they acquired, like his price now was higher than when the Giants originally got him from the Jets.
Yeah.
And I mean, he hasn't really done great. I mean, what do you think about that? I mean, is it
I think it's a move for them where the situation that team's in helps the team.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's definitely bolsters their defense and maybe not the way that it used to for him, or like definitely bolsters it in some way though. So I think it's a good trade in that way. I think this is a very good team in Seattle. So I think they're going all in for this year because what they thought too was we can beat. They haven't played the Niners yet this year. We can beat the Niners. The Niners counter with this Chase Young move. These games can be real interesting. I'm excited to see it.
Tony, Niners, Seahawks, Gino, what do you got?
Dude, I've been hot on Pete Carroll.
Yeah,
like, let's see it.
You think
Niners.
they could? Because last year they lost to them in the playoffs. You think they can beat them this time?
I think they could beat them. Yeah.
What do you think, Riley? You think it'll be close or no?
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be close. I think the Niners just have too much star power. And
what
I think it comes down to, though, honestly, like you could have a game though where Gino outplays Brock Purdy, or just like
I can see quarterback choking. Honestly,
there's not one quarterback that really stands out. It's 2 kind of mid quarterbacks with good pieces around them.
Yeah.
Right. And I do think Seattle. I mean, picking up JSN has started to break out a little bit too. We've seen that. Lockett, DK.
Noah Fant they don't even use, who is still very good. He
they
just doesn't get the
pieces.
ball.
They have pieces. JSN is, I think, it's gonna be really good.
Yeah. Tony, 5 minutes on Smith and Jigba. Where do you go to college? Go. Don't look it up.
Texas A&M.
No. Ohio State.
Oh, that was pretty close.
Close.
Yeah.
It
Different
is.
shade of
Texas,
red.
Ohio. SEC, Big Ten, no?
Colleges,
Joni.
universities, Joni.
Joni. And unless I'm missing something, the only other thing, the Lions getting Donovan Peoples-Jones
like that move.
from the Browns, only a 6th-round pick. He's had some big games over the year. Obviously, isn't a Pro Bowl receiver, but it is a good depth move. And I didn't realize he's been around a while. He's only 24 years old.
Yeah, and he adds to he's only 24, and he adds to that wide receiver group that already has skill with Amon-Ra.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's him, and then you got Josh Reynolds in that too.
Yeah,
So,
Reynolds has had a good year.
They have some skill. They got LaPorta. They got Jahmyr Gibbs, who we've seen break out over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
As long as Jared Goff isn't giving the ball to the other team, this is another great offense too on a good team. So it makes them better.
And really, I mean, it's not crazy that the Lions could somehow make it to the Super Bowl, honestly.
No,
I mean, they're very talented. They're well coached. And I think all it takes is one game. I mean, it's like if the Jets can beat the Eagles, why can't the Lions beat the Eagles or the Lions beat the 49ers?
Especially, I mean, the Lions can get home field advantage too. That crowd was going nuts on Monday.
Mhm.
And they haven't had postseason football in a while. So instead of having to go to travel to like Arrowhead, if you can somehow get it at Ford Field, changes everything. So I think this is at least an AFC. I think not at least, but this team can go to the AFC Championship, then it takes one game.
Yeah. And I really think, they're similar to, the Knick fan, the Met fan, where it's a delirious fan base and they're ready to soak it all up and get as far as they can.
You're delirious.
And one more for you. Like, I feel like I'm asking Dave here, Tony. I'll give you a hint too. Donovan Peoples-Jones played in the Big Ten.
Oh my gosh, I don't know, dude.
And this is really giving it away. And once I say this, Riley will know what I'm saying here. He was rivals with one of the schools you just said. Their biggest rival.
Texas A&M?
No.
Or with Ohio State?
Yeah. You really don't know Ohio
Pastor Riley?
You don't know Ohio State's biggest rival?
No, dude, I don't. Sacred Heart University. Let's go, baby.
Shoot, baby.
To the MAC.
I mean, you never heard about Ohio State, Michigan, Tony?
No, yeah, I've heard of both schools. It's great, dude.
Honestly, I'm sorry, but this seems more like a Mamaroneck situation.
No, dude, I don't watch. I don't bother with college.
What
football.
about Mamaroneck, though? Could we just say now that was a little ridiculous?
That wasn't ridiculous. It was totally truthful, dude.
Why are you smiling?
Because it's just funny.
You gotta get into one league.
I can't. Big Ten. There's like 14 teams in the Big Ten, isn't there?
You don't have to worry about everything. College football, especially like Michigan, Ohio State, like good football. Like those are good games. SEC, try SEC, Big Ten. Get into it a little bit. Pick a school.
Sacred Heart.
I want to go to Penn State. I didn't get in, so I'm a Penn State fan. But
you didn't get into Penn State?
I got into the other campus.
Dude, Penn State was my safety school.
That's cool.
I'm just kidding.
You came to Sacred Heart.
Yeah, it's not my safety school, obviously.
But we'll get you there, Tony. Eventually.
I don't think I'm gonna be watching college sports like that, like where I know people in the college.
Basketball?
It's like no.
Providence.
The tournament last
March
year.
Madness, sure. Yeah, I watched it.
Just
March Madness. So
become a Providence basketball fan.
No, I'm not gonna do Providence.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna just
Why?
conform to the both of you.
Why? But you could. Why?
And also,
I don't know anything about. I don't want to. I'm not gonna follow them.
I'm a UConn fan.
Yeah,
Providence admirer.
I'm a Providence fan.
Oh man. And I guess we could just get to some comments here. We actually got a lot.
Yeah,
that
dude.
we can get to.
Getting way back here. Matt Ryan.
Fuck off, Tony. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of fuck off, Matt Ryan says we have Zach Wilson as QB. We need to get an upgrade. Jets not making an upgrade is a bad sign.
Roger Saffold, Matthew Ryan. Roger Saffold.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah. For offensive line.
And then Lonnie says, "Let's go. Good morning, guys. Riley's in the building. Consistency, my friend. Good win for the Knicks last night. They need to do the same thing tonight. Rangers finishing it off? Question mark. I think no. I think they're not finishing it off. That's just my opinion right now. Rep the TV, rep the company. Kev Do saying he's damn bum. I'm assuming to McDaniels. And then Josh B saying grand rising, great people. I had to rep the company, rep the TV, rep the sports.
Josh B.
Let's fucking go Rangers. Hashtag Knicks tape, dude. Matt Ryan says we could have used Josh Dobbs.
We did talk about that a while ago. It would have been interesting.
That would have been a waste of fucking time. Jay Bird says Lions, Jags, Super Bowl. I'm calling it right now. He says.
Jay, how dare you put another team from the AFC in the Super Bowl? Are you kidding?
Yeah, okay.
No, but I thought Jay. You don't think Jay is all in on Rodgers coming back, Destiny, Super Bowl? No, I thought he was.
So, no, I think I don't know. I think all of Jay's like hopes went out the window. Like,
but I thought he would be real into Rodgers throwing, what he said on McAfee. No, it seems like he soaks all that stuff up.
Yeah, no, he does, but he's also like one of those Jets fans that's just been like pressed down with all the the misfortunes.
Haven't we all,
dude? And I mean, literally every year since I know Jay, it's like he's a big like this is our year Jets fan, and then it's just like.
But he's the way he's we hear from on the show group chat. It seems like he's upbeat.
He's just not as pessimistic as you guys. I don't think.
No, but I'm saying I think he still is pretty fired up. Like I don't think.
No, I think he still loves it, dude. Like,
I think he's more. I think he's more confident right now than we were last year when we were 5-2.
He's saying that he's realistic, happy with a playoff berth. Matt Ryan says, Jay Bird, no, I am realistic. And Jay Bird said, Matthew, you're delirious.
Wait, but Jay, I need to know, is Rodgers coming back? Talking about the shades. But do you believe at some point this season, Aaron Rodgers is coming back? What do you think he's going to say, Tony? I mean, you know him best.
Aaron Rodgers or Jay?
Both.
I think he's saying in the season to no. No. And I think Aaron Rodgers, as much as I know him, I mean, I don't think he's coming back either.
What about Jets Chargers? Look ahead, Monday night.
Oh, Jets all the way. What are you talking? What do you mean, dude? I mean, he's not going to play, but the Jets are going to win.
But so you're saying you're Matthew checking in here. Oh yes, boys.
Bye.
But I don't know. So I guess I'm just confused.
What do you mean?
Like where do you see the Jets? Like, are they making the playoffs?
Yes.
Are they winning a playoff game?
Yes.
2 games. Like where are they?
Super Bowl.
You think they're making the Super Bowl
yeah.
with Zach Wilson?
Yes.
No Rodgers.
No Rodgers. Don't need him.
What do you think, Riley?
Are
they making the playoffs?
Realistically, it's gonna be tough to make the playoffs if you, as a wild card. I mean, 2 are gonna have to come from the AFC East.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it depends on what they do in the division. Like, they haven't played the Dolphins yet. Those games are probably the biggest games because the division record.
You destroy the Dolphins.
They beat the Dolphins like 1 time, 2 times. That will change who's third or second division. I don't see it happening. The Dolphins probably beat them twice. I think the Chargers probably win this week.
Oh yeah, man.
If they beat the Chargers, that's big. That's a huge game.
The Chargers huge. That's huge. I still think as a fan, like if you're a fan of the Jets, you should still be. They're still in it. Like happy that you're still going. Like my team's not even in it. So like my season's done. Just go week by week, Jets, week by week, and just be happy you're here. But I don't think when you do the whole wild card situation, I don't think they can make it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really going to come down, obviously, beating the division teams, beating the Patriots week 18. Yeah. And if you could beat the Chargers, that would be big. Splitting with the Dolphins, so it'll definitely be interesting. What else we got here?
So Jay Bird says not coming back this season in terms of Aaron Rodgers. Zach Wilson. Matt Ryan says Zach Wilson can't lead us to the playoffs. That's false. And then Lonnie's saying, okay, did Tony do some sort of heavy drug before the show today, saying the Jets will make the Super Bowl with Zach Wilson? No. Okay.
Yes.
Matthew says, quiet Riley, you had your fill. Laughing at himself. And then Jay Bird coming in with some violence.
He did laugh at himself.
He says, you're such a loser Jets fan. Also, always so quick to sell someone down the river. When are you going to realize you're a fan and not part of management? Support the team you got. The grass is greener.
But I do think, though, like, obviously, Matthew Ryan is
bombs, dude.
An extreme, the other direction. But I do think there is a common middle ground, and I feel like, Tony, I know you're probably going to disagree with me here, but I think I represent the middle ground, to be dead honest.
I think I totally disagree with that.
But I mean, it's as simple as want the team to win, and I just know for us to win, we need to score more. So it's like, you know what I mean? It whether that's Zach, whether that's
necessarily
Tim Boyle. I just want to win games and score points. And it's like, I feel like sometimes in this whole debate here. It gets lost is like, we just need to score. I mean, it can't be every week that we struggle to score 20 points.
It can be.
No, it's not.
Chiefs scored 9 points last week.
Yeah, they didn't win. That's a great example.
Yeah,
exactly. So, like, if the Jets just score 10 points, they win. That is my point. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, but what about all of us diehard Jets fans that didn't jump over from the Giants and that have been Jets fans their whole lives, that have seen the team struggle to score, and we just don't want to. We want to have a potent offense. We're tired of a mediocre offense.
If you win, though, isn't that really
recent example? A team that scored to their level that won the Super Bowl. Go.
I don't know.
Neither do I. Baltimore Ravens.
You think?
Dilfer, quarterback. You don't remember?
No, I recall. But I don't know, dude. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, you just want to win games. You just, like Riley said, like I feel like, again, I understand. Like people jump to the whole how far are they going, like yeah, and joking about the whole Super Bowl thing, whatever. But it's possible if you take it 1 week at a time and you just win the game. I mean, every week is a totally different strategy, like game plan. Like if you just literally take it 1 week at a time, I mean, you can find yourself certainly in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously the defense is really good. But for offense, especially when you're going against quality teams, quality quarterbacks, I mean, I think, the bar at the very minimum, I mean, needs to be like 20 points. And I don't know, how many times the offense alone has done that. And I think, to win Monday, they're going to have to score 20 at least.
Yes, no, I totally agree. But then again, I mean, I feel like, was it the Chargers that got basically shut out by the Ravens? 20-6 they lost, right?
No.
Or am I thinking of a different team?
Lions.
Oh, those are Lions. Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
This is a huge game, though, on Monday.
Huge
it
game.
is.
Yeah, it really is, dude.
3-14, that's probably at the end of the season going to be in the wild card discussion in the Chargers, I believe.
Yeah.
A team that you're going to be right next to the standings from the end of the year. The head-to-head might matter, stuff like this is a big game.
And they could find themselves out of it because they have the Lions the following week. If the Jets beat them. So I know then you got the Packers, but then Ravens too.
Tough. Pats easy, Broncos easy, Raiders.
Pats easy.
Bills and Chiefs there hanging in the balance.
Yeah, their last 3 games is actually Broncos, but still Bills and Chiefs.
Broncos though, maybe better down the stretch.
You think?
Could be.
I don't know. But yeah, it's tough. I mean, the lowest scoring game they've had is 17 points back-to-back weeks, Cowboys and Chiefs. Damn.
I mean, I think the only way, like, if the Jets make the playoffs, I think they have to be second in the AFC East.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be. Because if you look at the Baltimore's division too, like the Browns are 4-3, the Bengals are in last place in that division at 4-3. The Bengals are going to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially the way they've been playing. So I think to get in the playoffs, you have to finish second in the AFC East.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I think Pittsburgh will fade back.
I think so, too.
I think the Browns, it all depends on Watson. They're not going to – PJ Walker, I mean, they're not going to –
He has to be healthy.
They're not going to get there.
Yeah.
There was something – I could be wrong here, Tony, but I believe the 2000 Ravens, okay? It's 2001 Super Bowl, but, like, it was the 2000 season. But they didn't score an offensive touchdown for like, I don't know if it was like the last 3 or 4 games of the regular season.
No kidding.
12-4.
That's crazy.
Ray Lewis absolutely jacked.
Ray Lewis
guy, or you'd be nervous, if you were around him, he might take you out or not.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like that guy's a murderer, right? Like that guy killed somebody.
He could have.
But I
Allegedly.
like, has anybody
Allegedly.
other than OJ, has anybody done it better than Ray? I mean,
Killing?
it's kind of
Killing?
No, I'm just saying with like
what?
Getting away with murder?
Yeah, exactly. Well, but also I feel like Ray Lewis, OJ, everybody's like, like
this
has
could get
their
ugly quick.
sentiments about him, but I feel like Ray Lewis has kind of like slid under the rug.
He got a heavy pass.
Well,
dude.
his case was much more under the radar too.
Yeah.
Like OJ's was out in the open.
I mean, the chase. Yeah, and dude, you ever see the documentary on that day?
No.
No.
Because the Knicks were in the NBA playoffs. the Rangers were doing
Oh,
their
yeah.
Stanley Cup
I did see
parade.
Oh,
in
you're
the
saying
city.
for OJ. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
for Ray Lewis.
No,
Yes,
no,
I
no,
did
for
see
OJ.
that. No, me and Matt watched that literally 10
Dude,
times. That documentary.
unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and the news coverage was just like they know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
And I think Al Michaels was on the call.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
To be honest, I know
Oh.
like way more about OJ than I do about. I really
Ray
don't know
Lewis's thing?
too much about Ray
No.
Lewis's case.
let's
No.
look it up,
If
dude.
I know there was a white jacket with blood on it. I believe that's the only thing I know.
Oh my god, there's double murder charges. Let's go for the top. Murder trial, bang, right here. Following the Super Bowl party in Atlanta in 2000, a fight broke out between Lewis and his companions and another group of people, resulting in stabbing deaths of 2 people. Lewis and 2 companions. I don't know why they say companions. Reginald Oakley and Joseph Sweeting were questioned by Atlanta police, and 11 days later, the 3 men were indicted on murder and aggravated assault charges. The fight occurred about 200 yards from this bar neighborhood about 2 miles north of downtown Atlanta, where they'd be celebrating. The white suit Lewis was wearing the night of the killings has never been found. District attorney alleged the bloodstained suit was dumped in a garbage bin outside of a fast food restaurant. A knife found at the scene did not have any fingerprints or DNA. Lewis testified that the other 2 guys he was with brought knives earlier in the week before the Super Bowl. They bought them from a sports authority where he was signing autographs. Baker's blood was found inside Lewis's limousine. 2 weeks into the trial, Lewis's attorneys negotiated a plea agreement with the DA office. Number of charges against Lewis were dismissed in exchange for his testimony against the other 2. Oh, what the
He
fuck?
snitched?
He snitched, and his guilty plea to a misdemeanor charge of obstruction of justice. Lewis admitted he gave a misleading statement to police on the morning after the killings, initially telling them that he was not at the scene. Sentenced Lewis to 12 months of probation. 1 year in prison is the maximum sentence for a first-time offender, and the immediate probation was the judge's decision. He was also fined $250,000 by the NFL, which was believed to be the highest fine level against an NFL player for an infraction not involving substance abuse. Under the terms of the sentence, Lewis could not use drugs or alcohol during the duration of probation.
Could he ever use drugs? Like,
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my God, and the other 2 guys were acquitted of the charges. No other suspects have been arrested for the incident. The following year, Lewis was named MVP. However, the signature phrase, "I'm going to Disney World," was given instead to the quarterback, Trent Dilfer.
Differ.
On 2004, Lewis reached an out-of-court settlement with 4-year-old India Lawler, born months after the death of her father, preempting a scheduled civil proceeding. Oh, wow. He also reached another settlement with the other guy's family during a pre-taped interview with Shannon Sharp that aired on CBS before Super Bowl. Sharp told Lewis that the families of the slain men find it difficult to see Lewis idolized, believing he knows more about the killings than he shared, and asked what he had to say to those families. Responded with, "God has never made a mistake. That's just who he is. You see, to the family, if you really knew the way God works, he don't use people who commits anything like that for his glory." Sounds like a load of shit, if you ask me.
well,
right
he's
there.
been known to have ridiculous like pregame stuff where it's like he doesn't even actually know what he's saying.
Yeah.
And he's just saying it.
That's fucking ridiculous, dude. So he got away with it.
Yeah, but it kind of was just not talked about. I feel like nowadays, like, if that happened,
Oh my
like,
God.
like, have you
Imagine
seen
if that happened to Zach Wilson.
Well, this is the year 2000 too.
This is very. I don't know, but this is very different. But like
No, I know.
the
I
whole
know.
like Trevor Bauer thing, and it came out like a month ago that he was completely didn't do anything,
Right.
Yeah.
and he lost a job in the MLB. Like, no, never gonna come back. Like,
Yeah, that was fucked up, dude.
But is he
Like,
never going to
that's-
come back, or do you think?
I don't
Probably
know, but
not,
but
dude. I
just
don't know, man.
but before he was even proven.
Yeah,
guilty
no,
or not
everybody
guilty,
already said
his job
yeah.
was gone, and everyone
Right.
hated him. Like, if this was during the Twitter age, like when this
Right.
happened,
Yeah.
no one would like. It would have been changed everything.
You
Yeah,
know,
I guess
he
so.
would have not been able to stay on the Ravens. There's
No.
no,
Yeah,
way.
there's no way.
No,
So it is crazy.
Yeah, dude, it is really crazy that he got away with it. Stabbing 2
what,
people. Deer, ant, or
what do you
spray.
think about what Matt says? Hey, Ray, look at you.
What do I think about that?
Raymond's.
Come here. I gotta talk to you. Raymond. Are you a murderer?
Wow, Wow.
Like that? You are a murderer.
But
Would you tell him that if you saw him in person?
no, I would not want
Would
to
you
go
ask him
anywhere near
about it?
No.
What if you were like 100 yards away at a microphone?
I do wonder though, lie detector tests, like where would we get with this?
I mean, it's just so I don't understand Wikipedia, and I'm sure there's gonna be a documentary about it. Honestly, we should make it. We could make a documentary about it.
Well, and it could be middle grounds where his boy did it and he just was there, but obviously wasn't going to say that he did it.
Yeah, but he kind of did though.
No, but if they were acquitted, I don't think
it all sounds.
The
It seems like
blood.
that they cut multiple deals here.
right.
I'll
right.
say you did it, but you still don't go to jail, and then we'll just
Exactly.
move on with our lives, and I'll be on
Exactly.
TV and make millions of dollars still, and say some random
Give
shit
you a
about
cut.
basically tell the other families, the people we murdered, to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, basically, which
God wouldn't do this. Like what, dude?
I mean, he pretty much said like God would
Yeah. He's like-
still be fucking with me
Yeah, yeah.
if I did this.
He's like, there's
Yeah.
no way I did this because God doesn't want to mess with those people. And
Yeah.
I'm with God.
it's crazy too.
It's like you're a fucking delusional.
How even still, because the Hall of Fame was way after this, but he was able to get elected to the Hall of Fame.
Because dude,
Yeah.
it's fugazi. It's
Yeah.
corruption, dude. $250,000 fine. Like for what?
Yeah.
What does that do, dude? The
I don't know.
fines. Whoa.
I don't know.
Fine me.
So yeah, that is
Fine.
that. It's crazy how we got there. Well said, Tony. Well said.
Thank you very much,
Um,
Matthew. Finally, someone gives Tony some credit. Thank you very
Week
much, dude.
9 tomorrow, Titans and Steelers. We'll talk about it then. But one thing that I would like to do here, and it's been a while. And first, actually, did you guys see? Because we're going to talk about the Worldwide Technology Championship. But John Rahm throwing out the first pitch
I
yesterday.
did.
Did you
I
see
did.
it, Tony?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, green jacket and all.
And the green
Really?
jacket.
Yeah.
All right,
Looked
dude.
like my dad after work.
John
With
Rahm,
the Little League
first
practice.
pitch. What game did you throw the first pitch at?
Do you want to see? Do they show
the whole
pitch?
first pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get I should have just searched on YouTube, I guess.
The cameras on that one weren't good.
It's just like MLB. It's going to have like mad ads and shit, dude. So
Mad ads.
let's go to X, baby. Twitter X, baby. Look at this guy. Share this tab instead. Bang. Pull it up. Bang. Look at him. He looks fucking happy.
Oh, he's fired up.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome to the ceremonial first pitch cast. Arizona State University alum and reigning Masters champion, John Rahm.
Oh, I didn't make that connection. That's why
Arizona
it was
State,
there, Arizona
dude.
State.
Probably a huge Coyotes fan.
His wife met her at Arizona State. too.
I heard his wife isn't great.
We're just not going to show where the pitch landed or anything.
Yeah, like, this is probably the worst video ever.
Did you hear about his wife?
Like, are we joking?
I think
right
you
now?
were thinking about Lucas Glover, Tony.
I think, dude, Mrs. Glover is not a good time, dude. That's for sure.
Is John Rahm's
Oh,
wife?
but see, here we go. Now we got whoever this Peloton dude. 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's have a
30
30-second ad, dude.
Peloton
Ad for a
commercial.
fucking 10-second video.
Unbelievable.
It really is, dude.
The ads.
And then, of course, Twitter doesn't have their fucking. We're not getting Peloton free shit. Get out of my town.
No free ads. We only did half of it.
Yeah, they never know. Oh, they make treadmills now. I
don't know how they haven't went bankrupt yet.
I actually know someone who does the productions, the in-house like videos
The
for them.
cameras.
Yeah, like because you know how like you can like they have someone on your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone I know the person who does the broadcast for that, like the streaming, the recording. Here we go. Here's John. If it's the same freaking camera,
Oh, this could be. This could be. It's definitely going to be. It's definitely going to be. I just
Yep.
know it.
Looks like it.
no, I didn't make the connection. Arizona State.
Looks like it.
Oh,
Let's go, baby. Oh shit, John.
I mean, not quite 50 Cent,
No,
but not that
dude.
much better.
In the suit, you can't really get
The
all the.
suit.
Stop it. That thing is.
I feel like I could easily though just deliver a
Yeah, but
strike like
it's
minimum
like-
effort.
No, yeah,
Have you worn a
honestly,
suit?
dude. What have I ever worn a suit? Did you just ask me that? Yeah, of course I've worn a
I'm
suit.
just saying it was
dude.
tailored to his body that you can't get the full.
Yes, you can,
No,
dude.
you
It's
can't.
fit to
You
you,
have to do
specific.
this.
It's a
No, but
custom jacket,
You
dude.
have to do this.
It
No,
is
no.
a custom jacket.
Let's fucking break it down. All
See
right.
how his arm can't come
High
out?
release though. That
Yeah,
release
yeah,
is
it's
wait,
just-
that's
it's
Jay
poor.
with the
It's-
shades
Yeah,
at 9
dude, it's
a.m.
poor. It's very poor. Look, he's looks totally fine right now.
Yeah, wait till he gets to
Totally
here.
fine. Totally fine. Look, he has the ability. And look, yeah, exactly, dude.
Off the screen, off the camera.
like off the screen immediately, dude.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. No, that's all in his release. If he just held the ball longer, it would have been in the fucking glove. Don't talk to me, Riley.
No, no.
I don't know, dude.
I just thought,
he's like,
but-
at least the guy caught it though. It was
Yeah,
catchable.
cool
Catchable,
moment for
catchable
him.
Moment. Didn't hit a cameraman in the nuts.
so
That
we
was crazy.
we
Yeah.
talked about this yesterday. We got the Worldwide Technology Championship, first PGA Tour event at a Tiger Woods design, and this is El Cardinal at Diamante in Los Cabos, Mexico. Decent field for a fall event. You got Sahith Theegala, Ludwig Adberg, Lucas Glover, Cam Young, Luke List, Ashke Bahadia, JJ Spawn, Ryo Ishikawa, Bo Hosler, Emmanuel Grillo, Adam Svensson, Matt Kuchar, Cam Champ, Keith Mitchell, Steven Yeager, Justin Suh,
Cabo St. Louis?
Chris Kirk, and Maverick McNeely. The 72, par 72, and it can stretch, depending on pin location, 7,452 yards. So, we haven't had a tournament here yet. So, there's not any type of litmus test that we could go by here. So kind of a wide open competition, you would feel. In kind of the middle of the PGA Tour in terms of talent, but definitely some guys who have been winners, the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we thinking here?
It's a good question, dude.
Glover's wife?
Lucas?
Yeah.
Is he in this tournament?
Yeah.
What did he win? He won it. He won he didn't win a major.
The
but
PGA.
He won...
Did he win the first two legs of the FedEx Cup playoffs, really? Lucas Glover?
Anyone?
Lucas Glover did win the first two legs of the playoffs. Yes.
Crazy.
After not winning for a while.
I think 4 or 5
Dude,
years.
literally, yeah, the wife, dude.
This tournament, I mean,
I don't know, dude.
with all these tournaments, I feel like always like a named guy wins because there is so many guys in the field that I'll even say I have no clue who half these guys
who
are.
they are. They're that good.
Yeah.
So are we making picks?
Yeah,
or no?
yeah. We
Make
got
picks,
picks.
dude. Who do you want? Jonathan Bird?
I like
Cheston
Bo
Hadley.
Hosler
Bo Hosler.
Tony's a big Bo
dude,
Hosler
I
guy.
am,
to win this
dude.
tournament. And honestly, if I was a betting man, I'd take Sahith. But I think Sahith is like really good. And I think
Yeah.
he's better than a lot of guys in the field. But I'm just saying, sleeper pick Sahith, Bo Hosler to win.
Love it. Love it.
I would say Stuart Sink to win.
Stuart
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Who's the sleeper?
Fred Couples.
Ashke Bahadia, Tony?
I don't know, maybe Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy
sleeper.
Walker.
What year did he win a PGA? Go.
2012.
2016.
Damn it.
Close, though. Close.
4 years.
Getting good on the guesses today, dude.
And I'm gonna go with Chris Kirk to win.
Nice.
Resurgent
guy.
year. Yes,
Yeah.
resurgent year on tour last year, the Honda, all of that. And as my sleeper, I'm gonna go with Thomas Dietrich. He's due law of averages.
So no one's touching Glover, huh? No one's touching his wife either.
I guess you are.
Yeah, I guess you are.
No, thank you.
Tony, come on.
Honestly.
So honestly,
Brian, come on.
I would like to catch a little bit of this. I can just to see what the course looks like, and it just it's crazy how the fall schedule is moving along. Before we know it, we'll be having the Hawaii swing.
excited. The minute it gets to Hawaii, I get excited.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pumped for that.
ESPN Plus coverage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ESPN Plus coverage you can't beat.
Sit in
Phenomenal
my
stuff.
room, do some homework, watch golf.
Don't do any work.
I
That's
just don't like
inaccurate.
though what they've done with like the playoffs, the fields, the no cuts. I just wish they didn't do that stuff. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least like the tournaments, the venues have stayed intact. It'll be nice too seeing Pebble Beach with a full field this year because they made it an elevated.
Have you got to look at the indoor simulated golf league that they're doing?
The TGL.
Yeah.
I guess I've just more heard about it more than seen pictures. I don't know if Tony, if there's anything on that, like a tour or something.
Well, they so Atlanta has a team, New York has a team, Boston has a
But
team.
New York, like the one that the Justin Timberlake thing, or is that separate? There was a thing with
I know
Tiger and JT.
The Boston team is ran by the owners of the Fenway Sports Group. So it's rooted in JT just signed to the Atlanta team.
Go to the New York though. I think that's in the city, Staten Island somewhere.
Stop it.
They don't have a. No one signed to them yet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
So there you go, Brian.
over the next couple of weeks, we'll see. But if you can go to the players who are in it, they have the roster, but they don't have who's on.
Wait, but
yet.
when is this?
This is gonna be in January.
But like while the swing is going on.
Well, January is where or it's in like December, January, middle of the week.
No, but then it must be December. You think it's January?
It's once a week in the middle of the week.
Oh, the middle of the week, and it's only once a week.
One day,
okay.
and like you play each other. You play like a team plays a team.
That's kind of sick.
I mean, the lineup's good. I mean,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like every golfer.
Yeah, the lineup's really good. It'd be real funny if this was like the team event that the PGA does. And
Well, but
the gala.
that's the thing here, though. I mean,
Very well made.
I don't
website.
know though. Is this sim gonna be better than if we just did like separate matches instead?
I don't know. I think it's cool to have like the new director sim. It's like
Tiger can play.
Tiger's playing. For all these guys to sign up, I think it means something.
True.
The place they're playing at in Los Angeles is like this crazy looking space station place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with like it's gonna be one of the best golf sims you ever see. I think like it's gonna like
take it to another level.
Take it to the next level.
You find the place they're.
What do you want? What?
They're playing. Look, it's like the renderings of it at least.
The renderings. This is all about Tiger Woods, Roy partnership. Yeah, this isn't going to be anything.
There's pictures of it.
Do you know what the place is called?
I just look up TGLs and it's like right. You can see it right there a little bit. But it's gonna be like a huge arena kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Images TGL Arena, dudes.
Like I'll definitely tune in.
It's like we got some.
Yeah, just to see. Did they announce who the TV partners are, or is it?
They have not
streaming.
I'm not positive on that, but
place looks pretty legit, dude.
It looks cool.
It's like Mario Golf. Dude, honestly,
have you seen the new Top Golf in Rhode Island yet, or no?
Oh, I just saw they put it in. My friends have gone. I've not gone since I've been at school, but it looks sick.
What did they say about it? Did they enjoy it?
Yeah, they loved it.
And is there an indoor area, or how does that work?
Yeah, there's an indoor with food, and there might even be Sims indoor. I don't.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I guess they could still keep it outdoor and just do heaters, but I mean that's
tough too.
It's tough in the winter. Not for Tony, but everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Maybe like, I mean, if they put the heaters like right on top and you're just hitting, like I feel like you might not feel the cold.
Yeah, no, they have that in Shelton. I don't know.
Brian can't handle the cold.
I mean, Riley doesn't like the cold, right? Or no?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like,
his lips are chapped.
I swear to God, every morning I just say, like, when I'm freezing, going to the car, I'm just thinking, what the hell is Tony thinking?
I don't like the
my
cold if
God.
it's not snowing.
Like, would you go for a run today, Tony?
No, this morning I didn't make it up for a run, dude.
Like-
Night.
If it's gonna be like 20 degrees out, I want like snow.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I see what you're saying, but the only snow if like there's something like if we're not gonna go out or go far, where there's got to be a good sports day. Because if it's just like middle of the week stuck, it's beat.
I love getting the text of like canceled classes.
Yeah, it's fucking
Well, yeah,
sick,
that
dude.
is you can't beat that.
But we don't cancel sports.
You can't.
Boys, so.
Also, you can't. There's no more canceling of classes since COVID.
I can't believe the
there's
window
Zoom.
is open in here. I just noticed that. Like, are you kidding me,
Yeah.
Tony?
It was really hot in here. Michael had the heat on overnight, like fucking 80.
Straight face. No, I love leaving the window open when it's 40 degrees outside.
It's not 40.
Yes, it was 40 when I walked in here.
39 right now.
It's not 40, it's 39.
Yeah.
Does it feel good?
I think I just feel good because I'm double layered here. So otherwise I would be freezing.
I was planning on closing it before the show started, but I guess I got distracted.
Likely excuse, though. Come on.
Yeah,
The cold.
It is likely.
Could you really wear a tank top and shorts right now and you really wouldn't be cold?
Tank top. I don't know. Tank top's not really my vibe, you know?
Yeah.
But
No, I was just thinking, I don't think I've ever seen you wear a tank top.
no, I literally maybe like when I go to the beach, I do. That's really it.
That's it.
Because
Yeah.
like what like
Like, what are we talking about?
honestly, what do you do? What do you fucking what's his face? Pat McAfee, dude. Yeah, maybe black tank top and a white
hate
beater.
that actually, right?
I do dislike him. Yes. Yeah. I wouldn't say I hate him. I don't know the guy. But I would think, I think shorts I'd be comfortable in too. I mean, I'm comfortable in jeans right now, but again, we have a shoot after this. Be professional.
Yeah.
Wear your jeans.
100%. But let's go now, Tony, to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle break. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, rink wide. Made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pastrnak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right. So a light slate in the NHL last night. Tony going 2 for 2, baiting me into the losing picks.
No one was baiting you.
What was more of a surprise for you though? Canucks over the Preds or the Kings with ease in Toronto there 4-1?
I think the ease of the Kings, dude.
Yeah,
that was more surprising. Dude.
Talbot, right?
Cam, yes.
29 saves last night.
Love that, dude. Who's the guy from Toronto? Wall?
Yeah.
Not so good, dude. But honestly, like again, like you know how I feel about the Kings. They're super good, dude. I mean, I'm gonna bring up a couple of their highlights right now. Trevor Moore is someone who has been talking a lot about. This is gonna be his assist right here. I forget who scores the goal. But right now, what you're looking at, I believe this is him, number 12 down here, right in front of the boards. And I think you're gonna see him. You're gonna see him at some point get the puck here. Maybe. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna roll around. There's some tussling. Very physical game, dude. It was fun to watch. And he's gonna kind of break off here. He's gonna have some space. Pass Trevor Moore right here, top left of your screen. And he knows he creates some separation here with whoever this is. And he's going to do a quick stop, turn around, and just charge and start moving his feet immediately. This is very impressive. By the way, Trevor Moore, drafted originally by Toronto. Young guy. I want to say maybe 26, maybe 25. This is maybe his 5th year, 6th year in the league. But look at this quick stop, and you just look at his feet, dude. Look at his feet, just fucking overs,
28.
and then 28. And then backhand.
Wow.
Like what a freaking play, dude. Again, he gets the puck with some space. And he just his use of the feet, just fucking turn, and then he's just sprinting, bang, backhand pass, score, boom, dude. Like it's very impressive. I believe he's had, I'm not sure, maybe 5 goals this season so far. I believe he had a hat trick early on in the season. And on top of that, dude, I mean, again, Anze Kopitar, dude.
I didn't even know he's still playing.
He's still playing. He's out here. It looks a little sluggish, but I will say, where are we? Did I miss it? Maybe
36 years old for Kopitar now.
36 years old. Where's the fucking pickpocket? Did I blow it? He like picks Mitch Marner's pocket, dude. Like literally steals his lunch.
One of the best defensive forwards ever.
Yeah, the back checking. Did I blow it here? No, this is it. This has to be it. I think I blew it, dude. 3-minute mark. What's happening at 3-minute mark? Nothing.
That save
was kind of cool. So that's it, dude.
Damn.
Kind of pissed off about that because there it is. The 3. Okay, so here we go. Bang, baby. Mitch Marner, dude. Your guy.
Yep.
Skating up the ice. Ante Kopitar, 37 years old, we say?
36.
36 years old. Sprinting his fucking ass off. And look at Marner, the young buck. Bang, dude.
Wow.
See you later, dude. Give me your fucking lunch money, buddy. Stuff him in the locker. And then like look at the quick turnaround. Big scoring opportunity there. The Kings come in, forcing some pressure. I mean, like again, veteran play. Anze Kopitar with the back check, the stick lift. I mean, very impressive stuff there.
That miss, it reminded me of like the Islanders the other night. Like they were having a lot of missed opportunities like that. It was funny. I just thought of it because I saw, Tavares was the only Maple Leaf to score in this game. And there were some big Islander fans behind me, and they're saying like, oh, yeah, like he's not the same guy. He just relies on like his knowledge, and he's not fast anymore. I mean, you see any of that? Or, I mean, he's got 5 goals already this year.
I don't know, dude. I mean, the Islanders are bitter that he left.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Dude, they were so tight when he left. And I mean, that was their, I mean, rightfully so, though. I mean, he was the captain.
You think that changed everything though? Like they would have made some runs with him?
I do think so, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine
Barzal?
imagine if he's on the team now, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be making runs. He'd be doing what Toronto would be doing, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not the star he used to be, but he's still
not.
solid.
Yeah.
He's still a solid
And it's
player.
like, yeah, he uses his knowledge of the game. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely tight because they can't score a goal. And like, yeah, it would be frustrating to be an Islander fan, to be honest. Like, respect the organization and stuff, but the offense is just
they suck. I've bet on that since we the NHL this year. They suck.
But what do they need to do?
I don't know. Tank, get it. I don't know. They suck.
What do you think, Tony?
I don't think they suck.
The team
I
sucks.
mean, in terms of what they need to do to be more potent, offensively.
To be more, I don't know. I really do think that I don't think it's necessarily about bringing people in right now.
Get them out.
No. I don't think they need to get people out either. I mean, they have talent on the team. You can't say they don't have talent. I don't know why their offensive woes are there. I mean, it might be maybe just different line combinations, different strategy. Again, I mean, you said it too. I mean, it seems like they are really just like nitpicking their shots.
Mm-hmm.
So they just got to shoot pucks on net and get bodies in front of it.
Yeah. I don't get how. I mean, it seems like it's such a simple thing to just be, firing off shots aggressively, and I don't know why teams, struggle to do it. Because I mean, we've seen the Rangers. In the playoffs before that same scenario happened. Obviously, It seems like they've addressed it now, which is great for us. Laviolette. Yeah. No, I had to credit where credit's due there. I think you were talking about that before. No one giving you credit. I mean, that you had it right on the head. You were riled up right away with Laviolette.
Coach of the year.
You know what was surprising though with this? I was just taking a look at this. We were thinking the Canucks, especially after trading Horvat, last year, like maybe some rebuilding here. 6-2 start, and how about Elias Pettersson hat trick last night? I mean, empty netter with the
Doesn't
last
matter.
one. 5 goals in the early going. I mean, are they a playoff team?
Playoff team. It's tough to say that, but
They're
I think they are super young. They definitely rustle some feathers. We know about Kuzmenko. We know about obviously Pettersson there, JT Miller, more of a veteran player now. But I don't know, dude. I think where they lack would probably be their goaltending, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Demko.
I don't. Thatcher, dude.
Thatcher, the guy, BC product.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of faith in that guy, to be honest. And I think that that will hurt them down the stretch of the season.
Still got Quinn Hughes.
Maybe they can sneak into the playoffs,
but it's going to be tight.
It's going to be tight, and it's going to be first round exit anyway.
Especially in that division, you're playing the Golden Knights.
Yeah, dude, it's just tough division.
But I think still pretty good recovery. Less than a year after trading their best player.
Well, I mean,
They're
taking advantage of some of the other teams that division slow starts, and they need to keep taking advantage of that.
Yeah,
like the Oilers getting off to such a bad start, Vancouver getting off to a good start. You never know how that's going to factor into.
Yeah, I mean, they are second right now in the Western Conference, but I mean that's not. And also, I mean, look at the disparity between first and second. The Golden Knights already starting to pull away there.
Yeah,
which is pretty crazy. Rangers are keeping it tight, dude. Rangers are keeping the Bruins honest.
And tomorrow's going to be really a really good game with the Hurricanes. I mean, I guess they've won a couple recently, but kind of an uneven start for them. So you would think they're going to give the Rangers their best shot. And then it's back on the road. Kind of a weird scheduling quirk there, huh? Like just one home game and then back on the road.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. And is it like, I mean, how many days are in between? Let's see, schedule here. So obviously, I guess.
Oh, it's just one
game.
Kind of weird though.
One and done in Minnesota.
Like, I mean, if anything, make it a 6-game trip and then have 4 straight at home. Like,
and then they play Tuesday. They're off.
Dempsey's game.
Thursday. Yeah. Dempsey's game on the next week.
We don't play till the 25th.
November 25th. In the Garden. You want to go to that game?
Yeah, the tickets are gonna be nuts.
186, which means 250.
That is the weekend of Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So that's gonna be kind of tough for me.
I feel like on that week.
We can go at TD Garden if you want, December 16th.
Yeah, we should.
That sounds fun, right?
Yeah.
With DTV.
It'll probably be even more expensive.
175. I know.
Those ticket prices aren't right.
I'm going somewhere on December. I'm going to Providence basketball December 6th.
Who are they playing?
Sacred Heart.
Oh wow!
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Who are you rooting for?
At the dunk. Providence, bro.
No, Sacred Heart might make the tournament this year.
I mean, if Sacred Heart makes a tournament, I'll be like, let's go Sacred Heart. Providence. I'm a diehard Providence fan.
Okay.
I get courtside tickets.
Why don't you go there?
I didn't apply. My sister went there. I just didn't. really.
You don't want to go there?
When you're from around, you don't want to stay in state.
How far is
Understand
Providence from your house?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
yeah, you
That's
don't
like
wanna-
our,
that's too
that's
close.
like
That's
our
too close.
professional sports.
That's like your mom popping into your dorm
My mom
room.
works there now, though. So.
Oh, wait. So you could get there for free, I would imagine, right?
The tickets?
No, like
go
the
to school.
No, she just started working there when I was a freshman. It was after.
Oh, that's tough, dude.
Yeah.
Josh B saying love the Tony Hawk video breakdown. Well, I don't understand that.
I mean, I am Tony. I did the video breakdown. I'm not sure where the Hawk thing.
The
comes from.
hockey too, right?
Yeah, hockey. Oh, hockey.
I mean, come on, we were all slow to that. It wasn't just me.
Yeah.
So
I think I was like Tony Hawk, like Tony Hawk.
right.
Like, did
Exactly.
Tony Hawk
Good,
did this, dude?
good play on words, though.
Yeah,
for Josh.
Tony
Good play on
Hawk,
words.
dude. Thank you, Josh. I had a lot of fun doing them.
We got 4 games tonight. Doubleheader on TNT. Sabres Flyers, followed by Blues and Avalanche. And then
Tortorella.
2 ESPN Plus games, Stars, Flames, and Coyotes, Ducks. Both teams, more competitive maybe than people thought. So a couple different directions to go.
Yeah,
and Tony, who's now pulled away, I think it's a 3 or 4 point deficit here. I'm gonna just pull this
When's
up.
the deadline?
I think
January 1st. Did we do that? No, we didn't go that deep. We didn't go that deep. I thought we stopped. Is it Thanksgiving?
No, it was December 1st. I think it was
1st.
December 1st. Yeah,
You don't know for sure, though.
I'm pretty
Do
positive.
you have it written down somewhere?
December 1st. And actually, I do have it written down.
Okay,
December
cool.
1st. Accountability.
Accountability. Hold yourself to it. All right, I'll pick my first
24
game
to
here.
27. I mean, 27 to 24.
Okay, so it's a 3-point deficit here. It's
Yeah.
anyone's game. Let's not say, it's nothing crazy. We have a whole nother month to go still. Tough games, tough picks, dude. Honestly, like the Blues underdog is really calling my name right now. Colorado, I don't know, dude. But the Colorado underwhelming, but the Blues also, I don't know much about their season so far. They're 3-3, 2-1 on the road. Let's do a little sneak into the Blues here.
I don't even know who's on the Blues anymore.
Fucking
Not Tarasenko.
Buchnevich. Roster Kevin Hayes,
I know you're
Jordan
big on Kevin
Kyrou,
Hayes.
Brayden Shen,
Sammy Blast used to be
Sammy
on
Blaze,
the Rangers,
Rangers, Pavel Buchnevich, Ranger, Brendan Saad, Blackhawk.
Kasperi Kapanen.
What?
Kasperi
Kapanen. Where was he? Was he on the
Toronto.
Kings? Oh, Toronto. Justin Falk, Torrey Krug, your guy. Nick Leddy, Islander.
Jordan Binnington.
Tarasenko.
He's an asshole.
He kind of
Binnington?
is an asshole.
Yeah.
What did he do something or just?
Well, I mean, no, he's like a known asshole.
Marco
and then he
Scandella,
also
what do we
beat
got?
the Bruins in the Stanley Cup final.
Wait, what team?
On the Blues.
On the Blues.
Oh, wow.
They won in what, 2019? 2018? That was a sick cup final. I remember watching that.
Tarasenko.
That was a Chara broken
Ryan
jaw.
O'Reilly, dude.
Did he retire?
No, where's O'Reilly? What does he play on?
He
Minnesota?
plays on the
No.
Preds.
Plays the Predators.
Oh,
right, dude.
I knew
Yeah.
the name sounded familiar.
That was a dope. That was dope for the Blues,
7
dude.
games, I think.
Kevin Hayes, Dorchester, Mass.
Yeah, dude. He's a fucking idiot. You ever see him talk? He's a mouth breather, but he's a great guy. I'll pick the Blues tonight, I guess. Against the Avs. Robert Thomas leading the team with 5 points. How about Brendan Saad leading the team with 2 goals? That's not good. Not a lot of offense been scored here.
Great.
This is not good for the Blues here. I kind of really hate this pick, but I'm gonna stick to it. The underdog, dude. Avalanche working on a 2-game losing streak. They haven't scored a goal in 2 games.
Yeah, you're playing with fire.
That's kind of crazy, dude. The Blues obviously just got shut out last night. Not last night. The last game on the 27th to the Canucks 5-0. But took care of business in Calgary. 3-0 win. So I think I have a shot here. Put a couple shekels in the Blues here. Colorado's minus 240. So let's go Blues. I say they win 3-1.
I'm gonna say the Flames win 3-1
Oh, big mistake
at
there.
home against Dallas.
You hate Dallas so much.
2-6-1. You
Why
gotta
do
take an
why do
underdog
you hate
here.
Dallas?
I don't know. I feel like who's really that good on Dallas? I mean, I don't care about Johnston, right? Or no? I mean, who's crazy on Dallas? What, Mike Modano, Tony?
Sagan. They still got Tyler
Jamie
Sagan,
Benn.
Jamie Benn.
Jason Robertson.
Jason Robertson. is
Jason
good.
Robertson's probably, him
Who's
and
that?
what?
Who's that?
Pavelич?
Pavelski.
Pavelski.
They brought in Matt Duchene.
Yeah. Duchesne is nice, dude. And then also, Who's that guy?
They're 5-1.
Who's that young guy that was who's the young dude last season, like approaching the playoffs? He was on fire, but then did nothing in the playoffs.
That might have been Robertson.
No, it wasn't Robertson. Robertson, it was someone else too.
Spur of the roster.
Damn it. I was trying to see if I can remember, but I guess I don't remember. If I see the name, I'm gonna know it, dude. Rope Hintz.
Rope Hintz?
Rupe, I believe it's Rupe Hintz. That's the guy, dude.
Wedgwood, Ottinger.
Lindell.
Wow, Ryan
Jake
Suter
Ottinger
on defense.
Jake Ottinger is great.
Jake Ottinger is great. Jamie Benn, we know. Mason Marchman also kind of solid.
I think my main thinking here, though, was that Calgary's not going to be that bad. There's a lot of talent. They've got to a bad start. And I think they're going to somehow make it work, with the veterans that they have.
All right,
so
let's see, dude.
3-1, Huberdeau, 2 goals and an assist. Let's go.
Huber do, Huber don't. All right, where am I? Next game here, the Torts game, the Sabres. I want you to take that. I'm taking the Coyotes. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Vejmelka.
Honestly, Vejmelka
Or Connor Ingram.
Although I think that the Ducks have been surprising teams left and right. That's the tough part about it. But give me the Coyotes, favorited -150 on the road. Ducks 1-2 at home here. So let's go Coyotes. I would bet the over on this. Over 6.5 is a good call. I'll say Coyotes win. I'll say 5-3.
All right. I'll take Buffalo here on the road.
Fading the team, man.
Slight favorite here. Tortorella can get all jacked up, Tony, and I know he's rallied, but Konecry, is it?
No, it's Schenectady.
Schenectady?
8
goals
College.
Already. That's a lot.
It is like Konechny. Like it is. That's his name.
But where's Sage Thompson? Where's the offensive firepower? I think
I know, dude.
Uneven start for Buffalo.
It is. I've been uneven.
But I think they have an offensive outburst tonight. How about Thompson? I mean, what did he have? A 4-goal game last year? Give him 3 tonight, Tony.
Wow.
How about a rout at the Wells Fargo Center?
You want to go, dude? In Philly?
You want to go, dude?
Dude, do you want to go?
And I'm gonna say Sabres 6-1 over the Flyers. Tortorella might get in a physical altercation. Who knows?
Yeah, with his own players.
Yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised about that one.
Yeah, dude. Of all the things you hear about, like Mike Babcock, you hear all the nicest things about Tortorella.
But you're saying as though like it's like what we see is not what we get.
Yeah,
behind
dude. People respect Tortorella. They love Tortorella. They think he's a good guy.
But why
Mike Babcock not so much?
But why does he bounce around like he's Gerard Gallant though?
Because he's really not that great of a coach.
So I mean, he can be nice all he wants. But he's not a good coach. He's not a good coach.
No, yeah, it's true. I mean, he's had his bright spots for sure with the Rangers even too, and even with the Flyers. I mean, I think the Flyers right now at 500. I mean.
No one's expecting anything.
Yeah, dude. They're in a rebuild still.
But why also has Laviolette, not had a staying power,
I mean, I don't know. I feel like he was with the Predators for a really long time. I just think that, Laviolette naturally his shit took its course, I mean, he was with the Predators, jeez, dude, probably for like 8 seasons, right?
Anyone? I was gonna look up the coaching record here.
Peter Laviolette here.
The
as
Preds,
a coach, dude.
6 years, and 5 years in Carolina, 5 years in Philly, 3 years in Washington.
Yeah, so I mean, that's not like he's had solid stints everywhere. Coaching record isn't terrible. 59 wins, 505 losses, because the Predators were obviously good. He won the cup with the Panthers.
The Hurricanes. Cam Ward.
Cam Newton. So yeah, dude. I mean, he's got what it takes.
All right. Yeah.
Western Cup. We went to the Cup 3 times, won once.
Time to do it again.
With 3 different teams too. Like,
yeah, let's go.
4th time. 4th time. My time.
So. Hopefully
your time.
Hopefully, Derek. Hello, hi there.
Derek Ho's time.
Let's go quickly to the world of Major League Baseball.
Wow.
It's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yeah, what a play! Stop it, Skip. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight. And it
works at 100 miles an hour, 14 strikeouts. Throw deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right.
Michael
So
K.
yesterday
Go
we
ahead.
had game
Deal, Phil.
4. Rangers got off to an early lead here. Diamondbacks with a late push, but too little too late. 11-7. The Rangers win despite before the game, Adolis Garcia and Max Scherzer off the World Series roster, but might only need to go one more game here. Up 3-1. And we'll get a chance to close the door tonight.
They do it. They do it. They do it.
They do it, but you said they're not going to do it.
I said they're not going to do it
Why do you say that?
because I think the Diamondbacks are going to win a game here tonight.
But I'm saying you think they're going to win, but why? Just they're due to have a better game.
I think they're going to have a better game. Yeah, dude. Their offense has been kind of lacking.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
very
I think,
much lacking.
didn't the six of those 7 runs came in the 9th? I think.
Dude.
And then they only scored 1 run.
Not good.
The previous game.
It's not good at all, dude.
You're gonna get Eovaldi versus Gallen. So
I know
would
that's
think
not. It's
there would be less runs
Eovaldi.
scored, but there's no way that the Rangers don't close this out. It's Team of Destiny, Bochy.
that's what I said.
All the free agents they've signed. But actually, if you think about it, it's been a while. I can't like put my finger on the last time, a team over the course of a couple years spent a ton of money in free agency and then ended up working and they win a World Series. I mean, it's been a long time. Right? Does anybody come to mind?
I think no, nothing comes to mind. But the difference with this team was they had some guys that were already
Nationals?
there. No, they got
Strasburg.
a Bryce that year,
They pivoted and got some guys at trade deadline, and then they won the World Series. that
But
year.
I'm talking free agents.
Oh,
though.
free
Yeah,
agents to
yeah,
go into that season. You're
yeah.
saying? Oh yeah, no.
It was all homegrown guys.
Yeah.
This is all. It is all free agents, a lot of money, but culture too. Like
Bochy.
that changed
Bochy,
everything.
dude. Bochy.
Like,
Bruce.
They
That's
had
who
all
you
the
should have been for
players.
Halloween.
Yeah.
That would have been sick, dude. I would love to have been him for Halloween. There was some asshole at the game last night, Big Poppy,
Wait, what happened?
like full Red Sox uniform. Big
Fuck
Poppy.
yeah.
He was Big Poppy.
Oh, just a fan?
Yeah, at the game, at the hockey game.
Oh, okay. I wasn't. I didn't know
him
you were
asshole?
talking about the hockey
What?
game.
You call him an asshole?
He was some asshole.
Why?
I don't know, dude. I was like, we're doing an intermission report, and I'm in front of the first concession stand by the front door, like in that little area overlooking
See
the
my
ice.
picture?
What?
You see my picture?
I have seen your photo, yeah. And I don't know, we're just doing the intermission report, and he just like comes over and like he was a big dude, he's like 6'6". But he's just like waving at people, and it's like, dude, like we're trying to do something here. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
You know?
He's
Like,
an
who are
asshole.
you? Like, you think you're actually David Ortiz? Like, get out of here.
He was 6'6".
Maybe 6'4". He was a
That's
big dude, he's way taller
huge.
than me. Yeah.
He
he was a big
looked like
dude.
probably looked like Big Poppy.
Yeah, definitely. He looked more like we were like Roger Clemens build, honestly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I know you said attendance waning last
Oh,
night.
I said you're hard, dude. Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to change the subject, but dude, like, I mean, I think the students are spoiled and they're taking this arena for granted here, okay? Because this is like Halloween night, and I understand like whatever, but it's like it's a costume contest. Like, there's shit that's like you can win the contest, you can win grand prizes. There's food, there's alcohol. It's Sacred Heart versus Army versus West Point. Halloween night, like 7:00 game. You tell me you can't go there for 2 periods at least and watch the game?
There
Should
were
be-
still people there.
Yeah, there were people there, but it should be a fucking packed house.
It's also tough to get a packed house when you're playing in that conference. None of these kids know Niagara. No one knows
West Point.
Robert.
You're playing West
They
Point,
stink though, but they
It
stink.
doesn't matter though,
Yeah,
dude.
but they stink.
Like,
They stink. Every team in that division stinks.
There's
They all stink.
10,000 people undergrad.
If we were playing
10,000 students undergrad.
Yeah, but-
10,000 students undergrad, and the stadium holds 3,000 people.
I get that.
Like, you tell me
But
half.
I do. I go because I played hockey. I think it's great hockey.
You went
D1
there
hockey is
last
some of the best hockey. But it's so different if we're in Hockey East and it's like, oh, Northeastern's coming in. Oh, Boston University's coming in. Instead, it's like Colgate and Niagara coming to play. I don't know what Mercyhurst is coming in to play. Mercyhurst, Canisius College, American International College. No one knows these schools that we're playing.
People know AIC. And also,
AIC almost in college. That
Yeah.
school sucks.
but still, dude, I mean, like, it's not even necessarily even about the hockey, too. It's not even about who you're playing. It's like the atmosphere of the stadium. Like,
Yeah, but that's why the atmosphere isn't there because you just lost.
'Cause the
those teams.
students
But they
aren't there.
Those schools that none of the kids know, we lose to them. So then it's like, why am I going to this?
And I
West
do
Point.
wonder if
Tuesday night, dude.
it's
Come on, dude.
either they can't get those schools or they don't want to play those schools because they're going to get embarrassed.
We saw when we played Boston.
I think
it was a
Boston
sellout.
comes in. Yeah.
It was a sell. What I thought this year,
Yeah.
what they were gonna do was they played Boston College at home last year. It was a sellout. It was great. What I thought this year to get a better non-conference schedule, I thought they were gonna attract bigger teams to come play them in non-conference. Just because at the end of the day, your schedule looks way better at the end of the year if you play these big teams. When I saw the schedule got released and they were playing like Colgate at a conference and Princeton at home, I was like, I thought they were going to get like a Michigan to come in and play. Because with the facilities you have now, you can get teams like that.
They're sick, dude. They should. But
I don't know why.
11 o'clock
So-
today is giving the wrap-up sign.
I thought that was the ad sign.
Yeah,
I just heard a quick ad.
Yeah, I heard
there.
that too,
Did
right?
she do that?
I don't know, maybe.
Is it possible?
That did kind of throw me off.
Yeah, it did kind of throw me off too.
Yeah, so it sounds like Tony's saying one more game. Riley's saying finish it tonight. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Finish it tonight.
Yeah. And then on to the hot stove. Just so pumped for that, honestly. And I guess there's some press conference soon with Cashman and how that should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Judge has been hinting at some big moves coming. So
You've been
We'll
saying
see.
that. So Aaron Judge.
I mean, I think he's in the know. No?
He's a great GM.
Did you get to like LeBron level? where
Yeah,
he
that's what it
picks out his
sounds like,
team?
yeah.
Okay, let's not
I
get
want him.
chief.
I want him. I'm gonna play with my son.
Oh,
No, Aaron
My
Judge
son
isn't
gonna
like
play for the
that.
Yankees.
He's
though.
a chief.
Aaron Judge is the biggest class act in the game.
You don't know him.
Everybody knows him. You guys know it. I know you're on opposite sides. You're not gonna want to admit it, but we know it.
No, I'm not gonna admit it. If I meet him and he's a nice guy, I'll be like, okay, he's a cool dude. But I haven't yet to meet him. So
Yeah, no, but you know how you just like there's certain players, like no matter what sport we're talking about, but just like on your team, and you just kind of notice when it's like press conferences, interviews, and stuff, they don't
David Wright.
misstep at all.
David Wright.
Class
act, dude.
You know?
Still
But then you have Jeff McNeil, like you know
not
what
a
I mean?
class act.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Javier Baez. Piece of shit guy.
Tommy Pham. Would you
Still
take him back
on the
this
fence?
offseason?
No,
There's just
probably
no
not.
way he would never come to
Nah, I
the
don't
Mets,
think so,
and they
dude.
would never want him
Yeah.
either. They're pissed.
And also, I feel like now, like even this season was kind of taking a flyer, like taking a chance on him, and it's like, yeah, it worked out. But next season again, I don't think so.
And also, they probably feel used the fact that he used their platform, get to the World Series, then he's talking smack.
Yeah,
you know what I
dude,
mean?
I know.
His career, I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
wasn't exactly hanging in the balance,
No.
but I think he's definitely taking
Go
it a step
Mets.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see if we get a World Series champion tonight, and then it's on to the offseason. Crazy as it sounds,
Mhm.
Another baseball season in the books.
Yeah.
And let's go, right?
Let's go to the offseason. Yeah.
How I just last kind of wrap up question here. I mean, just trying to think like recent history. I mean, we should have a decent amount of moves within 2 to 3 weeks. Because I remember
Easily,
like
dude.
I don't know why this stands out to me, but like Schilling going to the Red Sox was Thanksgiving dinner with Theo Epstein, like something like that. Like so kind of like right around Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Yeah, around Thanksgiving. I expect the winter meetings to be hot this year.
Mhm.
A lot of trades going down. Yeah, it should be quick. Somewhere around November. Thanksgiving to Christmas, you should get this.
Nashville.
And last thing as a wrap up question
On the
here,
way out.
starting with Tony. Biggest move the Mets make. Who is it this offseason?
Biggest move the Mets make. I think it's gonna be Yelich. Honestly, bring in Yelich.
With
Pushing
Burns?
Yelich. Yes. Yeah. Yelich
Okay,
and
so
Burns.
that
We talked about.
big
Yeah.
trade. Okay.
Council. Yeah. We'll talk about
Council,
that.
Guardians. Yeah. Doesn't that's good though. If he's interviewed the Guardians,
I don't
might
want
not
him.
be.
I don't
yeah,
want him.
He might not be headed to
Yeah.
town.
What do you
What
think,
about
Riley?
you, Riley?
I'd
Real
probably get rid of Pete Alonso.
No. Fucking Red Sox, dude.
Oh.
No, you lost your shot.
Oh.
Now it's over.
Aaron Nola.
And I'm gonna say Juan Soto. So
On the
let's make
way
it
out.
happen. Winter readings, December 3rd through 6th. Mark your calendar.
Pete Alonso.
Nashville. Pete Alonso getting traded. But we would like to thank everybody for tuning in today, continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume, merch, downtimetv.com. Shout out to the company. We want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.